Yeah, the Estes Boxia. They went full UBE, bro. But this is something we'll never see in MPLID. Firstly, I don't think the teams have the discipline to pull it off. Back in the day, that was the meta, but no one could play it. Only Blacklist could play it. But number one, I think we'll talk about Aurora being the only undefeated team left in MPL Philippines. They beat Team Liquid PH. Pretty sad. I'm a Liquid PH fan, but man, it's crazy. They ended up playing the Estes Renegade, you mad lad. MTB, you mad lad. Yeah, the Estes Boxia. They went full UBE, bro. And I saw a clip reaction from VYs when they were watch partying. They were super high. They're like, oh, Estes. I mean, what a throwback, and the fact that it worked against TLPH. By the way, season 10. TLPH Echo was also beat by that strategy, by Estes, by UBE. So it's a crazy throwback. This is basically the ex-Blacklist lineup. UBE in there, Edward in there. Obviously the rest, Demon Kai. Renegade, part of Blacklist as well before moving to Aurora. But yeah, Aurora, from being the most inconsistent, from being the most consistently inconsistent team, winning, almost beating Onyx PH, to then getting grouped in both M6 and Snapdragon, to now going undefeated in MPL PH. I just want to say to all them haters that hated Domeng at M6, saying fuck Domeng, swap Domeng, blah 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 Domeng. I told you, this guy's really good. One mistake doesn't, define a player, and he's improved. Again, this guy has always been a player with a lot of potential, all the way from when he was in X-Play. Minana Evos. But yeah, I think the whole team has really improved here. Every single one. The drafts have been looking so good. That was also a big criticism, a big point of criticism for Aurora in M6 in Snapdragon when they didn't do too well. But here, even in the early season, I think a lot of people were like, "Oh shit, some of their drafts are still weird." This is the thing about MTB and Dexstar. I feel with their drafts, they take a long time to adapt to like the new style, to find the new strat, to find the formula. They are a very formulaic team. Like, they need to find the formula. It'll be a lot of experimental picks every single time until they find the right amount of like stuff to put in the formula.
Right.
Once they get the formula, boom. This is Aurora. And I think, again, the patch not being too big of a patch, only a few heroes here, chip global ban, made it so, again, they could just use the same formula again here. There's nothing too big. There's no change that is too big for them to adapt to.
So you feel like the Boxia Estes is like...
I think it's... no.
Is it like...
No.
Did it work because it's surprising? Does it work because it has actual valid potential?
Both. I think both. But this is something we'll never see in MPLID. This kind of style does not work in MPLID, I think.
That's fair.
Like, firstly, I don't think the teams have the discipline to pull it off.
Yeah.
For the most, yeah. But also, I think even if you have a lot of discipline, it takes a lot. I mean, the UBE style, a lot of teams have tried to copy it. None of them have been able to replicate the success of the old UBE, right? Like, back in the day, that was the meta, but no one could play it. Only Blacklist could play it. Now,
right.
I think this is something that looks to be a very Aurora thing. Again, it's their formula. They have their own way to make it work. I don't think any other team in PH could really make this work, especially the aggressive ones like TLPH. So, to see TLPH, also, by the way, Sanford picked up Benedetta in Game 3. Maybe a rise in aggressive picks in the XP. I really hope so, but it didn't work. The heal just went through it. The Benedetta, though it wasn't bad, it wasn't really... I mean, it's not a meta pick. So, yeah. For me, Aurora are just really good.